quick Chicago turnaround. Had an amazing time, did an amazing interview, and guess what? Oh, I'm losing my security. Actually today, you guys, was a very different interview. For the first time in all of the hundreds of interviews that I've done, I actually got really emotional and I cried on the interview. So I can't wait for you guys to see this one. It was really deep, very emotional. She did a great job of just the questions that she asked and the environment that she set. It was really, really good. And so anyways, y'all, came to Chicago for what? Literally, what are you doing?
So yeah, I didn't sleep much.
That's cool.
I checked in with her yesterday. She got all her details. This is my sister, y'all.
Hey, sis.
Hey. Licensed makeup artist, licensed cosmetologist, licensed esthetician. them two different specialties, by the way. I just want to let you know she went back to school twice. Just has to be said, and you know what? And she will honor your loved ones if they pass away, because she has been a mortician makeup artist.
Oh no!
And she make them look good on the way to glory.
Plug it.
She make them look good on the way to glory. I'm not gonna lie to you. She make them look good on the way to glory. We've actually honored our family members like that. So my grandmother and my aunt, my sister honored them and hooked them up on the way to glory. So you know. This has to be said. That's my mom over there, The Rock. That's The Rock. Everything gets done because she keep it in check. Because if it was up to me, nothing would really go smooth. As smooth.
That's not true. You have to do it.
I'm scattered a little bit. The brain is always
Yeah,
up
no, you
scattered.
didn't lie. You are a little scattered.
I am a little.
Yeah, you're a little scattered.
It's a big day for everyone. I'm very excited that y'all are with me.
Okay.
Send up a prayer or something, because your girl, I don't know, when I get to talk, hopefully when I get to talking, I'm in my body.
You'll be
You
good.
know how sometimes you get to talking and you just on go, and then you come back to yourself later on, like, man, I just said all that? Did that ever happen to y'all? No?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Just me? Just me? Okay. But don't get her without a lot of, you know what I mean? Get her from afar, at least.
Yeah.
Put your hands back on your leg so we can see the nails and.
Okay.
But take that tag off that bracelet.
Right.
Oh.
Get ready with me as we prepare to serve Dr. Bryant. Behind the scenes, it's about setting an environment of care. As I'm getting my makeup and hair done, it's not just about glam. It's my family. I've been blessed to have licensed experts in my circle so that we could serve in a family-based economic structure. We create a space filled with love, intention, and honor so that before she pours into us with her wisdom, she first feels poured into. So get ready with us as we get ready with Dr. Bryant. This is the Healing Social, behind the scenes.
That ain't your senior.
No, that's not.
That's not his, is it? Oh, I mean, his name is Fahim.
How did he reach you all?
Hi, I'm happy you flew me to Dallas. But him, he got it.
This is my family, guys. Let me
So
tell you something.
we family.
This is my mom,
Hi, Mom.
Jack.
How you doing? My security. It's him and my cousin. So I figured, I said, well, them two.
Hold on.
True story is,
Anybody else?
when I've ever had any issues with like men, because we went from the hood to the hills. So whenever I had issues with men, they would be them two and my father, who passed away last year. They'd be the two that would literally roll up, and y'all got open carry. Or y'all don't? Y'all have open carry? No.
Concealed carry.
Concealed carry. Well, actually, that's why your crime rate's so high. LA's crime rate's high too, because places where it's open carry, the crime rate is lower. LA don't got open carry, but they be the ones that'll pull up. Yeah. So I said, so as I evolved and got into my field, I was like, well, there'd be nobody better to have as security who I know who will already pull up.
Absolutely.
When they were not licensed. Yeah. Now they licensed. It's
They
a
can
whole
pull up real easy.
Yeah.
Feel comfortable sitting.
I should be good.
Two options.
bathroom upstairs, bathroom downstairs. How we want?
Bathroom upstairs is a little bigger.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it up.
Show Shane the perimeter so that they know what's going on. Okay? We got to let Shane know that it's okay. So this is my licensed cosmetologist and esthetician, but she's my sister.
So you're gonna be on my face. See,
Yes,
this is my family.
This is my blood sister.
I
This is
can tell.
my younger sister, and this is my
I can
best
tell.
friend.
Hi.
Stylist to the stars.
Sister too.
Jolisa,
That's your
yes,
sister, too.
over 20,
Okay.
over plus 20 plus years.
21.
So 21 years. So yeah, it just keep it in the family. But they're also very they're professionals.
Oh, I can tell they set up ready to go.
And this my cousin Ashley.
Hello.
Ashley Riddle. But she's my production assistant. Remember I told you I filmed with ladies prior to you?
Yeah.
These ladies actually joined me. So Ashley
Oh,
and
nice.
Jolisa, we actually sat.
And I already smelled the cooking. You said mom gonna be cooking.
Oh yeah, well you know what? We didn't cook just to be yes. But we have something. We have lunch.
I smelled when I hit the door. I
I was wondering if you all were hungry because I know that you
after I got out the coat, I was like, so you're the set manager. Whatever you say, let's go. Yeah, we can eat. I can sit there now. We
Now
can
you know what,
yeah.
y'all. I'm really in charge because Dr. Bryant's not in charge. I've been telling them all day, but I don't know if they really understood it. But she said it, so you guys have to honor it.
So put just respect on the name. Okay, so then let's start hair. You
I'm bringing my luggage with me on set to film the show when I get back. Whenever I get back, I think it's Monday or Tuesday. You know what? I really only need 6 hours of sleep, and I learned this, and I'm not being funny. When you truly are happy, it's okay. If you truly are happy, I'm not playing. If you truly are happy, you require less sleep because you're energized, you're in your purpose, you're ready to go. Yeah, I just promise you, the spirit in you was just like, I love what I'm doing. I'm really happy. My team is amazing. You know, my dating life is amazing. So it works out well.
teach us. Come on.
Yep. Yes.
Here you go.
Thank you, baby.
Would you like to eat as well?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, we have chicken shish kebabs, mashed potatoes, and salad. This is a very special place to me because my grandmother also used to reside long time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She passed away in this house?
Passed away.
Oh, I
And she
love
did
that. In this
actually-
house?
She didn't pass in the house, but she had a stroke. And
Oh,
she
I'm sorry
was
to
here.
hear that.
But,
But this was her spirit's here.
Her spirit is here.
That's like,
And
yeah.
when I thought about the whole concept of where I wanted to do that, we actually had a set where the ladies and I were at first. But when I thought about where I wanted to talk to you, I was like, no, I gotta be here. Like I gotta be here in this place.
Yeah.
With my mama. My grandma's gonna be.
She's here.
She's here.
She's
yeah,
there.
yeah.
She's so proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah. You that book, Doc. That book. And I know it's 10 years old.
Wait till you read my next one. Oh my God.
Yeah, that book. We gotta dive into some of that. We gotta dive into some of that, and I think that's what I'm excited about. Because when I think about the field of mental health in general, there's usually a separation of spirituality.
When it's not, but
When
there
it's
is.
not.
People make one, yeah.
And they make it. And there's this separation of religion and science and all this stuff. And when I'm reading your book, I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. So that's what's exciting to me.
Wow, but see, a little more dressing. This dressing is good, girl. My dressing is good.
Tell her where it's from, Andrea.
It's yours? No. We love this place around the corner. It's called Chug-a-Love. I was like, they got some good food. Do you want sparkling water or you want like regular water?
Sparkling water is good.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, this is good. I'm putting the chicken in it and everything.
All the way off.
The new book is The Divine Wilderness. It is all about the wilderness and the promised land. We use the Moses journey as like a metaphor, and the Red Sea is powerful. It's so deep.
How do you get into that mode of writing?
I don't write it like a flow. I write like in pocket. Like I'll just get to writing 10 pages. And that looks like just thought. But I just write it, and this new one actually did a lot of audio. Like I would sit and speak it about my home and my mom and different things, and they were able to take that and transcribe it and then just edit it for grammatic errors.
But I'm glad you shared that with me because I don't know what I'll write next.
I just feel like it's gonna happen. It's gonna come.
I'm gonna just turn it down.
Again, I turned that into a book, but that started off as like Facebook stories. Like I was pouring out. Oh, cause I was tired of these men, Doc. I was like, I don't know, I gotta get these stories out, but it was more reflective than anything.
These men, we need to talk about. Should we talk about this? I'm on point wherever we filming.
Yeah.
Are really
This gonna be your
these
camera.
men are really just a direct reflection of you.
I know.
And we don't want to realize it. And that's why we don't do the work to calibrate a different kind of man. Because we calibrate the same spirit in a different vessel. Because we're the same woman who's trying to show up differently. And these men are 100%.
I'm like, you too loud. She's heartbroken every year.
I said every year I'm perpetually heartbroken. I'm tired of this. Every year.
Not every year.
How do you tell my business? Come on now. Every year, Doc. I said, you know what? No. Which I have been reflecting. So you know, when I wrote this, it wasn't just about like, oh, these no good men things. When I was thinking about what it was I was going through, I was reflective of my thought process, what I hadn't healed from, what I was still harboring, and I was actually talking about those things. And it was interesting because I never really was that vulnerable with just random people, and I was in a place that I felt like I just had to get it out.
That's not good. You had a different moment?
No, it's four of us. My mom and dad were married for about 20 so years. 3 of us from there, and I have a younger brother, Malcolm. He's about 12. That's my baby.
Oh wow.
'Cause I helped raise him, and so he's my dad. But I don't actually have half siblings. That's my brother. But he has a different mom.
And
Actually, that's his mama. She take care of him since he was a
Baby.
infant. Her and myself.
See, the things that black women do, I'm over. 7 of us total. But my mom's like that too. Like my sister stays at my house, calls my mama, and that's just what her mama. Doesn't even, I'm not even there. She's just, I'm here with mama. Or she'll text me, mama, keep cursing at the TV, watching your show. Our family is, you know, like many different parents, different kids, just everyone's blending. I went the opposite and never wanted a man with kids to blend with. I went the total opposite and was like, I refuse to blend, will not blend. And you would think from my experience, because even like my brother who's from my father, right? This is my brother from my mom. Their brother, like meaning like my brother Jeremy, he's Shane, doesn't say Cheyenne's brother. Like he says, my brother. His kids call him Uncle Shane. Right.
They don't say, you know, he's Uncle Shane. Like my brother would be like, you know, Mookie was at the game and they were telling me your brother was here, and he was like, oh, I thought it was our other brother, because my brother has a brother. Does that make sense? I still call my brother Michael, tall Michael. And he goes, oh no, that was my brother Shane. So it's so blended, and I love it, cause they're all mine. I mean, I'm in the middle. They're all my babies, and I'm the oldest. But I said I do not want a man with kids. Not if he has even 0.3%. The kid.
If it's a place,
I don't care if the kid is 40 years old, 30 years old. If it's a child and it's your DNA, no, thank you. I want a man with no kids. But then I have my bishop who keeps trying to. The bishop believes that you can do long. I don't mind really long. You can double them up.
Oh, okay.
It's like stacking.
All right.
That's his little prophetic feel. And I'm not.
Oh, they
against it.
prophesied that you were going to have a man with kids.
So
Now, that's different, Doc.
He believes that. Talking to Bishop. Bishop set this up. Is this what this is about? So is this really my engagement?
We got Bishop on the line.
Is this my engagement from the man
I'm
with
telling you,
kids?
I'm tell you, listen. Now,
And
if
she
the
always-
Lord said, if he told you, okay, now if he said it,
Well, the Lord didn't say it.
the bishop said it.
The bishop just tends to like one of the guys I'm seeing. He thinks that like for and over you and seeking a wife and you before even coming to you, counseled everything, did all these things with a very strong intent that I'm seeking her and I haven't met her. So now that something lined up
for us to be in the same area, not even like a party. And he had something to do. He's like, no, cancel move everything. I gotta go get my wife. Then that happens in the nature of how this man is covering me and leading me. Bishop just is like, look, you know, like, just don't be resistant to certain things. And I'm like, no, Bishop, my husband has no kids. I believe it's harder for a man to date a woman with kids than a woman with a man, because when a man is done, I find more women circle the block with a baby daddy than men do. Men can get turned off by the baby mama and really turned on by you and fall in love with you. And he's like, then he'll start to be like, nah to her. We can't do this. And as you put pressure on him, he gonna man up and lean to where his heart is, which we're just, we're saying it's you.
Interesting.
I don't think so. You have a piece.
Interesting. Well, I do know that happens. That's not gonna happen with me, but.
You have a baby?
Oh, yes.
How many, honey?
I have one.
Oh, where is he or she? Where's the baby?
He's at his daddy's.
Okay, how old?
He's 7.
Oh my God, how cute.
7. It was one of those things. He had a child, and I actually didn't want to date men with kids.
Okay, so now you
So
understand.
I had actually lowered my standard.
Yeah.
When I started dating him, because I had gotten mentorship saying, you know what, you, as mature as you are, you need to date an older person. I'm not proving the point otherwise, but hey, you're right.
My theory. Yeah,
right.
I say stand on your square.
And I was told then, they were like, you need to, as
How old
mature
was
as
he?
you.
Older?
He was about 4 years older than me.
Oh, so a little
So
older. Okay.
yeah, he was just a little bit older, but in my mind he had his stuff together. That's what it seemed
Yeah,
like.
for you, yeah.
And he was a little bit more mature than the population I was dating at the time. So I made it to what, 28, 29?
That's good.
I
You
didn't
guys are
have
so pretty.
I didn't have any kids, and I didn't want a man with no kids. But
I didn't want kids until this age. I was so career. I really wanted power, money, and career. And I wanted to do 2 things: change people's lives and be very wealthy doing it. And I told God I don't want to be a celebrity or wealthy and I'm not knocking anyone who does what I'm about to say for just being like an actress or just being like a Holly Berry. And I love Holly. I'm just saying I didn't want the affluence and the celebrity for like, oh, you're an actress, you're beautiful. I'm like, I want people to say to me, and I remember as a little girl saying, I love your work. I wanted that. And I felt it wasn't from a pastor on the pulpit, even though God keeps bringing me to talk at churches and they end up saying I'm preaching. I keep telling people I'm talking. I'm not preaching, I'm talking, but God, God has his own way of telling you what you gonna do. That part. Then I walk out the pulpit, God's like, thank you for preaching the word. I'm like, I told you.
Right.
He said, whatever title you need me to put on you, just do my will. Just do my will.
Do a keynote speech.
Lord,
Just do a keynote speech over there, please.
Keynote preach.
Keynote preach over there. That's fine.
So I wanted God to know that I want to use everything I have to really shift and get people to a really good place. I don't want to just be that, and I didn't want to be like Kobe Bryant's wife.
Yeah.
I wanted to be, this is Kobe Bryant and Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. I didn't want to be, but I want to still be kept by him, like take care of me, provide for me, but I'm Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, alone, and we're together.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So I'm tugging in you, and I'm very submissive to you.
No.
But
no,
that's just how my father raised me, God, my father would say, God bless the child that has her own baby.
Yeah. A lot of the trouble I ran into, I know, has been my lack of obedience. And
That'll do it.
And so, when you talk about it, I'm like, did you ever run into the times where you said, no, not right now? That's what I kind of, I want to talk about that. I'm like, did you say no, not right now? Because my life got flipped upside down, just multiple times.
Girl, I've been so mad at God.
Boy.
I've been so mad at God, I was almost a little disrespectful.
Yeah.
People lie, they don't tell the truth. Yeah. I had moments where I was just like,
Just risking your life.
and this is it.
For a tasty.
Take me from like I was on, like, but God knew He had to lead me in that space because my growth was in me knowing He was there, but not having to hear Him and not having to feel Him so present, so that I can develop my own faith and develop my own understanding of things, and so that I can really trust myself more. Because your ability to trust only God and not yourself also means you're starting to trust men and not yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's why God's not saying trust me. Oh, he's saying, oh, thank you. He's saying to trust him, but also, yeah, God is just so amazing and so brilliant. But after you go through all that, you just learn. So now it's just, it's like, when I don't know, I just go, God, just like with this whole, guy who's wonderful with kids. I said, God, all I know is I trust you. And I'm going to enjoy every bit of this. I'm not going to make no disobedient decisions like pregnancy or marriage. And the only way that will happen is if you literally, it won't happen by me going against my values. It'll happen by you just happen to magically, because you're the only one to do it, shift everything in me. And I don't feel what I feel in regard to him. That more than just negating him, it negates my ability to be fully in the essence of who I am, which is honoring and loving and kinging you and daddying you and nurturing you. If I have this,
You don't want to come to that point.
You weren't even supposed to be here. But I'll say that I know that it was God's will and still. Because the son that I have, if you met my son, he would be sitting here talking to you and not me. He would carry the conversation without me. He doesn't need anybody. When he goes up on stage to do yes, Doc. On stage to do his programs when he has his
is that more
lines
like him, you or his dad or both?
Huh?
Is that more like you, dad, or both? Or a mixture?
It's a mixture of both. I'll give him his kudos because when we met, he was a presenter as well. And I was attracted to that because I really, it had a presence. I loved that. And I was like, I like that. I could walk in the room and I could do the same thing. I love that about him. So, and I give him his kudos because that's what attracted me to him was his presence and the things that he was teaching and training around that time. So I would say it's a bit of both naturally, and he wasn't taught this. So when he's given lines and a part and a play to do, and he goes up there and I'm like, I'm sobbing because I don't have
your baby.
Oh my God, I'm sobbing because he's up there and he's
you have
like,
a video?
Do I got the video?
You can't tell me without showing me. I got to see, baby. I'm gonna take him on the Dr. Bryant speaking tour with me, girl.
Oh, I'm gonna
put him on payroll.
You know what he told me the other day when he was off that stage? We got in the car. He said, "Yeah, if they want it done right, they just gotta let me know because I don't play with the words." I said, "I know, baby, you don't play with those words." He said, "I don't." He said, "If that's what he said. He said if the teachers want it done right, they gotta just tell me because I don't play with the words."
Just let me know.
That it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of the Lord by the prophet, saying, Behold, a virgin shall be with child, and shall bring forth a son, and they shall...
Come on, baby. Oh my God.
So I say,
and the word? Oh, I can't.
Oh, yeah.
It gave me chills. You just go get you a family and don't make the same mistake twice.
Oh no, I'm not making that same. Lord, look at the face.
Even let me say this, and I want to cover this too when we talk about it. It still doesn't qualify a woman being with a man with no kids doesn't qualify him as a good man because he can easily become the man who ends up being the baby daddy if it doesn't work with her. Does that make sense? We just don't know who he is yet.
Yeah.
But usually when you get a man who's already had multiple women, a baby daddy's gonna be a baby daddy. So he's gonna make you what he is already. And that's why for me, I'm like, the only time I see it work out, honestly, is when a man is older. When I say older, I'm talking about 50 and up. I'm not playing. No, watch this. Meaning he's already had his kids. Maybe he hasn't been married or he's divorced, whatever. Yeah, let me tell you why 50. Because he burnt out. I'm being honest. He exhausted. He tired. And then all of a sudden now he want to get into the word and make changes because he's at that midlife interchange.
After he lived and was outside.
Then he will get a wife, marry her, and become that great guy. I'm telling you. But it's more because the knees ain't working like they used to. That thing ain't working like, and the thing ain't thinging like they used to.
I know that thing. They want to give you that thing that don't work. That thing ain't thinging no more. Come over here with all that.
There's things to make it work, but But let me say this too though. Also, most men at that age, they're no longer pussy hands.
Yeah.
They're just not. They are then into emotional, intellectual hands. So now they're marrying you, not that. And usually, because of how much they love in you, that ends up wanting to just drown them. And you'll find out that your libido is higher, and they usually can't even hang, not erectile wise, just in the rounds of it. Because but I'm telling you, but they get so also in love with the real essence of you that sex becomes secondary. And if you're the younger woman, sex becomes more of a primary as we get older. Not that we don't love the substance, and so it can create a good balance, but then sometimes an unbalance. But my point is with the kids, usually when the man gets older and he marries, and he has grown kids, the odds to me are bad. And that man is not, but that man is not going to create baby mamas at 50. Like he's locking in, and he's now settled. You know, he's now wanting to be at home with kids. He's now not wanting to be in the street. It's a different kind of man. And the women who say get their younger man, kids, and they spend 30, 40 years with him. By the time they get in their 50s, a lot of times she's already went through a lot through the ringer with this dude. So it's almost like you got to figure out what journey you really want to have. Because I've yet to meet someone say we were married 30 years and there hasn't been something that all of us in here would have thought have been left. Whether it's him leaving her or her leaving, it would have been left.
See, and that's what's talked to us about though. When we talk about marriages that are 30, 40, 50 years old, they say they never left or they never leave, but things that they went through were worthy enough to pick up 40 years ago.
I waited older because I'm not leaving my husband. So God forbid something happens at 45 when I'm married at 43. I mean, we're grown. I'm staying, but shoot. I didn't have to stay from 20. True.
Okay. I see what you mean by that.
I see what you mean. I have to stay by that. I'm saying, okay, we here now. Let's work this out, Joker. What we doing?
I got a scenario for you. It's a real life scenario. She and her husband were together 50 years. She married him at 30 and had children.
Wow.
He discovered cocaine as an after-work party drug. Because remember when cocaine first came out, they was looking at it as having a drink, well, smoking a little joint. It was like relaxing. Discovered cocaine and then discovered crack. And she said he became an addict. And she said the hardest thing I ever had to do
Was leaving.
was put him out. She said I prayed and fasted for him. I prayed every day. I did not eat until a certain time, and I did not eat after a certain time. She prayed and fasted for that man for 3 years, but he was unsafe around these small children. So she had to put him out. She said I prayed for him every day because that was still my husband. I still loved everything about him. I just wanted him to be better.
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, sis, have them eyes popping and stuff.
Yes.
You doubled the eyelash?
I did.
Oh, you did. Oh, I love these eyelashes. No, it's pretty. Did the eyes really pretty? I love it. I love. When we start, can you just dry up my T-zone a little bit?
Yes.
I love it though. It looks big. Because a lot of times when they do my makeup, even on set, I have to tell them, you know what I'm about to say? That and in the T-zone area, where they call on set highlighting it, they put the highlighter's white. They make it too white here, and I always say, I have to say, I know you know what you're doing, but bronze me out. I forgot to tell you that.
Yeah.
But you didn't. You did it perfect because you bronzed me out. They make it too white. That's the highlight thing I'm talking about.
Well, no, this is setting powder, so
It must be that, because whatever, it'll be too white. And this time it looks so perfect and so, like it's bronze. I like to be bronze. I don't want to be white. Like I'm light skinned, you don't got to do me light. Give me a tone. I want some melanin. Give me some melanin. Look, I'd rather be her skin color than lighter. On my face, but that is like, you got the eyes crazy. So Bishop keeps talking to me. I told y'all about, not just recently, he's been doing this for like years, about my whole be open to your husband, God's will. And I'm like, I'm open to his will. It's just, you know, I have my desires. God has authority to override it whenever he wants, and I'm gonna fall in line. And I know me, I can be happy in anything. I can create it, right? So, but I was asleep and I have only had 2 dreams of my father since he passed last year. One was, I think, a few months ago, and there was a celebratory party. My dad was celebrating me, and before my dad passed, he had become paralyzed from the waist down. So at the party, I was like, Dad, how you got your legs back? Like, when did you get your legs? He's like, baby, I'll tell you about it. I have a lot of stuff to tell you, but let's just celebrate you right now. So from that, my book deal came in, talk show, so a lot of things came in. It was showing him celebrating me before everything coming. And so then I have a dream, and my dad's always been very against men. Like, he don't play. Like, I was dating someone in another state, and my dad is so territorial over me. Because, you know, he was a street dude that turned into a family man, so I'm a product of a street guy. And that he showed up on the man's car. My dad's name is Darren. Most people spell it D-A-R-E-N. My dad spells it D-A-R-R-E-N. Okay. The car said D-A-R-R-E-N on the license plate. I said, okay, Daddy, you popping up. So, because I just know, right? Yeah. And so I was like, oh gosh. And so I just know my father. He made sure that there was a certain ruckus that took place that I would pull out, because that's not where he wanted me to be. So anyways, I was asleep, and this happened a few weeks ago, and my dad came into my dream.
So how we looking?
And on time.
We're on time.
Okay. And again, he was there. He was celebratory, and he was sitting like kind of like you are, but like on this bench wall thing. And I straddled him. As weird as it sounds, because I would still sit on his lap regular, but I straddled him, and I just held him. And so but I'm just holding him, and you know, we're face to face, opposite looking ways, and I'm just holding him. Yeah. But I'm not saying anything, neither is he, and we're in this space of like, we just couldn't wait to just feel each other's like heart presence, and I'm like smelling them, because that's how I love. I smell them all. I'm just like a deep lover, so I'm like smelling them. I'm just all this taking it, and then we get up, and you know how parents play with little kids where they take you by your feet and you shake you, they turn them over and they shake them. But I'm an adult in the dream, and he's like so excited and celebrating me so much that he's doing that to me as an adult. He's like shaking me, and I'm laughing hysterical, like you would see a kid laugh. Like, you know how kids have an innocent laugh, like, and they're just going to where everybody just starts to smile with the kid. So he's doing that, and then after that, like, people are around us, but we were just having this crazy, extreme epitome of joy, celebration, epitome of him being happy. And the dream ended. And I was like telling God, and my best friend, like, I wasn't surprised at the dream and the extent of the joy. I was surprised that you came to me in my dream that excited while I'm laying next to a man who is wrapped around me like a pig's in a blanket. Mom, we was, you know that good old snuggle? I was like, I mean, and
let me get in between this real quick.
Snuggle, but he didn't come in. Usually his way of saying nah, he would come in, and he's strong. He's an alpha male, and he's an Aquarius, so his personality is strong. You Aquarius?
I am.
Oh, that's why you keep that man in check. Our mom and dad are both Aquariuses, so we get them.
Oh, wow.
Girl, we get them all too well. And my dad's wife is Aquarius, and then my ex-fiance is this.
Oh,
it's
wow.
already done.
They run strong.
Bossy, y'all bossy. Very. Y'all bossy. And I'm Virgo, and so, girl, so you know how the Aquarius is. But my mom and I, so back to this really quick. So my quirk, you know y'all energy strong, and you guys are very real energy. Like, there's no superficialness.
That's
true. You don't have interest in a lot, but when you do, you do. Right? And so if you do have something to say, then it's like, she got something to say. You got a list. So with my dad, imagine yourself, if he felt like this was a no, he would have came in with this strong presence of like, nah.
Yeah.
But he came in with this extreme joy presence, and I was just like, Dad, this particular man has kids.
Maybe your daddy knows something on the other side now, and the bishop was trying to confirm it. Listen, I'm not trying to push you for it. I want you to have exactly what you want.
I'm trying to get the change the subject on. I'm like,
But the type of man I gotta marry, because when my father died, I had called my cousin Albert, who's my other, they're my only 2 securities, and I said, Cuzzo, it's crazy because I've never knew life without my father. Yeah. So I never knew what it felt like to not be covered. I was like, for the first time that he's passed, I'm like, I'm having this feeling of like, oh shit. I'm like reaching, because I'm like, I'm not covered. And my cousin was like, shy. He said shy. That's how we call, you know, Albert. Them two, their favorite word. And I'm like,
My
feel
family
like,
is.
right? He's like, you know, between me and Mook and the family, you super covered. He's like, even when Dad was here, we was rolling up for you. I said, I know, but it's a so for a man to come in and be able to articulate that without me even saying, you know, well, I want a man to. In my mind, I was like, the only thing next that can cover me to that level. Because see, my brother and him, that's an entitled. I mean, to me, they're entitled. Like we're entitled to each other.
Yeah.
Is the husband is the only man that covers you like your father, because your father gives you to him to say, will you cover her like I do? Mom texted us 3 days ago. I've been having dreams about babies. I said, between you and Darren, Darren's my daddy. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna say to the camera, the Negro got you. Go to Zoom in. Go to me, hold on. Go to Zoom in. The Negro has keys.
She said no.
We're not doing it. So if this is God's will, go on and clip this out. Bring this to the reception and just press play. Okay? And all y'all go, Mom's gonna be like, I made the coffee that was the gift. But God's will be done.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am open to, but I know this, if that is for me, a man with kids, God will make it all right.
All right.
He will make it all something that is loving me. He will make it the best experience I could ever have. The only reason why it would be a man that doesn't have kids, because he felt like this particular man will be mind-blowing and seeing the abundance of all I can ever ask or think of. It would never be a less than. It will be the man with no kids was here, Shy. The best man with no kids was a 10. In order to give you a 30, this man had to come with this. But it would be super in my whole spirit and my whole DNA that I would know that.
I was gonna ask you that because
Lord have mercy.
Well, not to disclose but like I don't trust myself these days. So I told God, listen, this is the signal. If this man does this or whatever, this is the signal, and the signal is so hard of a signal that you could have only said it to him. Like you could only say it to him, and that's how I'll know, because I don't really trust me no more. We just gonna go with that. Whatever the case. How do you think you're gonna know?
Finish the rest of the food.
Did you give him a signal? Did you say, God, this is how I'll know?
I know I'll know when my nervous system is so calm. When questions are answered without my questions.
Yeah.
When the man shows up in such an amazingness that I don't question anything outside of him. That would even be including, that's what I said, if he had adult kids. It would be, I just can't see myself being without him, even if that meant I get to be without the kids. I would have to just know like I know. Oh, it said kids, abundance,
That was the number one
prosperity.
Prosperity, all of the above.
Well, look, since it didn't move when y'all were out there, I'm gonna give you some of it.
Been talking for a little good 5 minutes. There wasn't no rabbit.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Literally, it did not move until I came and I said, "What was that?" He gonna say, "A rabbit."
I mean, it wasn't see until you walk past.
Wait, come here. Well, you know,
Yes.
Doc, I'm gonna just pray the will of the Lord for you. And
Out in Chicago.
That's what he said.
okay, y'all, this is a very, very special episode to me.